It runs. It's shipped. There are users on it right now, and you have no idea how it works. You didn't write it. Your AI did, in an afternoon. Thousands of lines you have never once read, top to bottom. That's not a code base. That's a stranger's code, with your name on the deploy button. And the night it breaks, and it will break, the AI wrote it is not going to save you. Good news, there's a Defuse kit. Let's walk the wires. Here's what actually happened. Vibe coding didn't remove the work, it moved it. You skipped the part where you understand the code, so all of that understanding is still owed. This is technical debt, borrowed at machine speed, and the interest comes due the first time you need to change something and can't. And it's not the model being sloppy. You asked it to make the thing work. It did, brilliantly, but works right now. And someone can safely change this in 6 months are two completely different targets, and nobody was aiming at the second one. So you get code that passes the demo and quietly fails the future. A vibe-coded mess has a fingerprint, 4 symptoms, and once you can spot them, you know exactly what you're diffusing. 1. No spine, no structure. Everything lives in a handful of enormous files, logic and layout and data access all tangled together. It works, but there's no map, so every change means reading the whole thing again to find where it lives. 2. Duplication. The same logic, pasted in 5 places with tiny differences, because regenerating was faster than reusing. Fix a bug in one, the other 4 still have it. Now every fix is a scavenger hunt. 3. No safety net, 0 tests. So you literally cannot tell if a change broke something until a user does. Every edit is a bet, and you're not allowed to see the cards. 4. And this is the one that ends careers. Secrets in the source. API keys, tokens, passwords, hard-coded right in the files, maybe already pushed to a public repo. The app works perfectly while it quietly leaks the keys to your kingdom. So here's the instinct to fight. Do not delete it all and start over. The working code, as ugly as it is, encodes real decisions and real edge cases you'll forget you needed. The move isn't a rewrite, it's a rescue, and a rescue has an order of operations. Move 1. Map. Before you touch a single line, point your agent at the repo and make it explain the code back to you. What are the pieces? How do they talk? Where does the data flow? You're not fixing yet. You're getting the map the AI never gave you the first time. Move 2. Isolate. Pick the scariest part, the auth, the payment, the thing you're afraid to touch, and pull it out into its own module with a clear edge. Now the danger is in a box you can see the sides of, instead of smeared across the whole app. Move 3. Test. Now, and only now, have the agent write tests for that isolated piece. Tests are what turn, "I hope this still works," into, "I can prove it." This is the net. String it under the trapeze before you start refactoring, not after you fall. Move 4. Refactor. Finally. With a map, a boundary, and a net, you can clean up safely. Merge the duplicates, name things clearly, delete what's dead, and you run the tests after every step. So the moment you break something, you know, while it's still one change to undo. Map, isolate, test, refactor. That's the diffuse sequence. And you can kick the whole thing off with one prompt. Point it at your project and say, "Don't change anything yet. Audit this codebase. Map the structure, flag the duplicated logic, find every hard-coded secret, and tell me the 3 riskiest files to fix first." It reads your mess and hands you the diffuse order. That exact prompt is in the cheat sheet. And if you think you're the only one, go read any thread from someone who shipped a vibe-coded app. It's the same arc every time. Launched in a weekend, felt like a genius, then spent a month too scared to change a button. That's not a skill problem. That's a missing diffuse kit. So here's the one thing to do today. Take your messiest AI-built project, you know the one, and before you add a single feature, run the audit. What's the structure? What's duplicated? What's a secret sitting in plain text? Don't fix anything yet. Just get the map. You cannot diffuse what you can't see. 3 things to keep. 1. Vibe coding didn't skip the work. It moved it downstream to you. 2. The 4 symptoms are no structure, duplication, no tests, and secrets in the open. 3. The fix is a rescue, not a rewrite. Map, isolate, test, refactor, in that order. Do that, and the time bomb becomes just code. The full rescue kit, the audit prompt, the 4-symptom checklist, and the map, isolate, test, refactor playbook is free in the description. No email wall. If this saved you a 2 a.m. panic, subscribe. The last video was how to stop feeding your agent a mess in the first place. See you in the next one.